Okay, we have done 3 out of the 5. We have done the easy, the medium, the baby, the easy, the medium, and today, well, right now we're doing the hard. First one, I'm going to get a hoverboard because it's easy, that's what I did in the last video, is the fountain, somewhere over here. No, I keep forgetting to do this. I haven't actually done this one yet, but the first one is right here. I think this one, it requires a ladder, and they're inside buildings this time. So there's your first one, and your second one is at the diving board, right in the air. So you got to jump, and you got to try and catch it, and not do what I did. Oh my god! It's because I'm on a hoverboard. Let me quickly get off this. There we go. We got that one. And then in the play set, there is one. There should be. Yep, I see it. Let's just go through here. How do I actually get up there? I'll just use a ladder. Wait. It's up there, look. It's up here. Oh my god. Move it out a little bit more. Why can't I get up here? Move it out a little bit more. Come on! Let me up. It's right there, by the way, if you can get up quicker than I can. There we go. 3 out of 25. I forgot to say that it's 25. There, and then you have to go into the daycare, and there's one right up there. Like, can you see that? It's on the roof, or like not in the roof, but it's like really high up. It's next to the roof, but you can just jump from there, and you can get that one. And then you have to go. You have to get a ladder. You don't have to, but if you're doing this quick, then you can just jump into here somehow. I'm terrible at this ladder placement, apparently. Yeah, right in there. And then you need a ladder for here, so that you can get that one right there. And then you can just break out again. The next one is you have to go into the police station and up to the top floor, like roof area, which is right up here. And if you see right there, there's an egg, so you have to try and land on that from here. Oh, look at that. There we go, I've got that one. Now 6 out of 25. We need the bank now, so I'm going to get one of these, and then we need to go into the bank. You do not need a key card, but you need to go upstairs. There's one right there. And then, so I'm looking at my notes. I've written them all in my notes. The alleyway, which is right behind here, and there should be one right there. And then you have to go to the skate park. I know some people call this an art monument, but I call it a skate park. So you need to get up to, not in that one. You go here and go up. And, oh my god, I cannot play Brookhaven. I've forgotten how to play Brookhaven. But yeah, you go and get that one, and then you go into the school gym. I don't believe it matters what one you have spawned in, but you have to get a ladder. Only 2 attempts on that one to get that in the right place. And then there's one up there, if you see that one. That's really hard to get. So you have to get a ladder. And then it doesn't say it requires a sleeping bag, but I find it's easier to get one so that you can, because you can literally not jump up. So you get quite a high one, and then you get that when you jump up. So we're 11 out of 25, and actually we're not going out of here yet. We need to go into here, and I don't believe it matters what one you have spawned in here either. But you go right here and get that one there. And then you can finally go out of the school. I'm going to take this exit because you go into the hospital x-ray room. Yep. So you're going through here, and then you go into the x-ray room, and just get that one. I'm just going to get out, and I'm going to break out the sleeping bag, because otherwise I'll get locked in there. And then you have to go into the fire station. I haven't really gone in here since this has been updated, but you go into here and you go up to the top floor and you go to the TV and you go right behind it. There's one like that. And then the next one is you go into the town hall inside here, and then there's one right here. And then you go all the way to the auto mall. So I'm gonna get off the board. I actually thought I was already on one, but you go all the way to the auto mall, and there's one right there. Can you see that one? Right there, look. Now we're on 16 out of 25. Now you have to go, I'm going the wrong way. You need to go into the food mart. And there should just be one on the floor. Yeah, right there. And then, from there, you go to the Moe's Pizza. And there should be one right there. And stay in the mall. And then stay in the mall. And there's a sneaky one in the light, which is actually kind of hard to get. I'm going to have to use a ladder to get that one. And I think if I can get the ladder placement. Oh, no. How do you get this? There we go. I've got that one. And then you have to go into Burger Barn, which is, well, I'm guessing you know where Burger Barn is. But then you go right here and you grab this one from in the office. And then you have to go and you have to like go onto the motel roof, which I find it easiest to do it like this, and then just jump on. And then there's another egg, and there's only 4 left, guys. We are getting through this quick. I hope you're staying up to my pace. Now you have to go into, you can see it from here, in the apartments hallway over here. There it is. Get up here. There's number 22. And then you go into the grocery store. You go out. You go there, you get that one. And then you go, where do you go? You go to the airport basement, so which is like right down here, and you go in there. And then the last one, you have to go all the way to Lake Madison, and you want to go to the yacht, which is right there. Can you see that? You probably know where the yacht is if you've been playing Brookhaven for a while. But you have to go. This is the last one that we're getting. And I actually haven't done the hard one yet. I've only done the baby, easy, and medium. But there's one right there. And now you get this vehicle. So if we go out and I'll quickly just get rid of all my vehicles. But you go and you can go into the road and you can spawn in this. Look at that one. Look at this. It is like quite big. It takes up 2 lanes on the road. But that is this video. If you enjoyed it and find it useful, please give me a like and subscribe. If you like this video, what's my outro? Thank you for watching this video. I forgot my outro there. Thank you for watching this video. Enjoy the mission. Give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. Peace.